What are we doing here, hon?
It's a typical day. I don't know what we're doing here, but I have my cool jobs gloves on from Terry King's Flutter Draw.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug.
Shameless.
He'll love it. He'll love it. We're here to do the 5-week update on the Pak Choi. Some really interesting stuff has happened and been eaten. But
Not by us.
Yeah, no. Thought we would share with you guys, and maybe you guys can help us out with a few things. Super interesting stuff. So let's get to it. You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Elbow.
Right. Elbow. Yeah.
All right. So we are here in our hugelkultur bed. This bed's 2 years old. We have some beautiful volunteer broad beans coming up. But anyways, 5 weeks ago, I planted 5 different Pak Choi plants here. This one was our compost. This one was Brian Siebert's mix, the 40-40-20 mix. And then these were the ones that struggled indoors. So some interesting things here. This one seems to have the least amount of pest. We're suspecting slug pressure on it, and the smaller ones have somehow survived. For 5 weeks they're not looking great, but that's okay. And this one really got nailed with pest pressure. So I'm wondering if, because of the wood and the hugelkultur, we've created like a really good environment for slugs, especially in the winter here. But yeah, just wondering maybe your guys' thoughts. So yeah, we'll head over to the sunnier cold frame now. Okay, so we're here at the sunnier cold frame, and getting kind of buried in this Hilda 2 lettuce, which we absolutely love. You guys can get your hands on Hilda 2 in our growing zone. It just grows great throughout the winter. But anyways, I digress. This is one that we planted out of our compost. Really heavy pest pressure. Hilda has been kind of left completely alone. And then this is another one that was just in leaf mold. Again, surviving, but heavy pest pressure in this cold frame. So again, the lettuces haven't really been touched too bad. The radishes have kind of made it through. But yeah, the Pak Choi really had a lot of pest pressure on it. So let's head down to the most interesting one though. Ready. Okay, so this one's kind of the most interesting to me. It's gotten the least amount of light, but things have definitely grown in spite of the heavy pest pressure. And we're almost 100% that it is slugs. We just flipped this piece of wood over here. You can see there's a nice slug there. So I think the wood chips definitely do create some sort of slug habitat, and these wood frames may create slug habitat as well. So these ones, we planted them here January 2nd, if you can believe that. That's 6 weeks ago. They have definitely grown. So a lot of people in a video, comments on a video maybe a month ago said that these would catch up, and it really appears that they are kind of catching up in spite of the pest pressure. These ones, unfortunately, these were grown in the 100% castings. We kind of knew that this was going to happen. It appears the slugs went after kind of these first and decimated them. And then probably the best one of the bunch is this one here, which is 50% castings and 50% our compost mix. So yeah, just really kind of interesting. Wondering what your guys' thoughts are on it, but it definitely seems that with our no-dig beds and our own compost, you know, there is a lot more slug pressure than in other situations. So I mean, the garden did great in the summer. It's nothing, I don't think we're gonna kind of knee-jerk and throw a whole bunch of sluggo down or anything like that, but it would just be interesting to hear you guys' thoughts. Yeah, super cool. So there's one more place that we have to go, and it's only 1.4 kilometers away. Awesome. Let's go. Okay, so we are at
Sandra's house.
Yes, Nana Worms. It's been 5 weeks since we've been here, and some really interesting things have happened. Now, it's been what, 20 degrees Celsius in here, right?
Oh, more.
More, okay. Yeah. So at least double of what Clive's has been. But yeah, so we have, this one was, what did I say this was? This was cocoa core,
Compost.
our compost,
Worm castings.
and worm castings. Didn't grow a whole lot, but the interesting thing is the pest pressure. So when
nice
we came,
and green.
What's that?
Intense green.
Yeah, very good color. But to my surprise, I couldn't believe it, but there was actually, if you look here, slugs. And then there's more slugs over there. So
They found their way into our greenhouse.
unbelievable. And then this is the Bryant Siebert mix. 40-40-40.
Nope.
40-40, math
20.
is hard. Math is hard. 40-40-20. And you can see pest pressure here as well. So, yeah. So let's go out to the outdoor garden and see what's going on there.
Okay.
You should get a picture of the ones in the garden that have survived in the same space. My thinking is that the plant sacrifices leaves to insects and bolsters defenses in other leaves.
Right.
So the slugs don't get it all. That's, some leaves are like sacrificed to the bugs.
Right. And these were planted when?
Late summer.
Late summer? Okay, we're seeing the same thing at up at Clive's garden as well.
Yeah.
So, and then these ones we planted 5 here, and 3 of them were just the tiny seedlings. One was just the one that seems to survive was the one, oh, here we go. 20% worm castings. And then all the other ones are, if not completely gone, almost gone. So yeah, super interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And we were thinking at Clive's too that it might be because of the habitat that the wood provides for them as well, that they can just kind of come out and then go straight back. So yeah, interesting.
It is interesting. Do you have some sort of conclusion or what's happening? Okay, look, I have a question.
Okay,
Are we gonna eat this bok choy?
we can now.
Okay,
Yeah, the experiment's over, I think so.
excellent. What did you learn from this experiment?
Gardening's hard.
I'll tell you what I learned.
Need a greenhouse.
Well, and plant your stuff in the late summer if you want it to overwinter in our zone.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's a
Yeah.
good idea. That's a good idea.
Put out larger plants if you're going to plant them in the winter.
Yep.
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 Plant more than you need.
Plant more than you need. Man, these are some good lessons.
And gardening is hard.
Gardening is hard.
But fun.
It is hard. But
It is fun.
awesome. Awesome. Speaking of awesome,
Oh yeah.
you stay awesome. You stay awesome. You stay awesome. And you stay awesome. Okay. What do we hold on.
Did something poop on your face?
Can you see anything?
I see an eyelash that you've managed to pull out, but that's about it.